What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you all had a fantastic day today. And today we have the June 2024 Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Summer here at DFW is rocking and loading, and we're not going to waste any further time as we have so much to cover today. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and jump into it, everybody. Here's this Emirates Boeing 777-300ER. This aircraft, of course, is coming in from Dubai, and now it's going to be heading back out there. So looking very good for that aircraft. Next, we have this Atlas Air Boeing 747-400. Very cool to see this in here. Coming in from Anchorage, now it's going to be operating a repo flight over to Miami, so looking very good for him today. And then we have a Spirit Airbus E320neo. This aircraft is currently coming in from Fort Lauderdale delayed, and now it's going to be heading out to Los Angeles, looking good. And we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is currently coming in on a Saturday-only service for the summer here from Burlington, Vermont, and now it's going to be heading over to Kalispell, so looking very good. You'll notice plenty of seasonal American Airlines services in today's update. Next, we have an American Airlines 737-800. This aircraft is currently coming in from Albuquerque, and now it's going to be heading over to Denver, over here at the D extension gates, by the way. American Airlines Airbus E219 coming in from Amarillo, and now it's heading out to Northwest Arkansas. And we have this U.S. Airways Heritage American A321 coming in from Los Angeles. Now it's going to be making a flight over to Minneapolis. And we have Spirit Airbus E321, which is currently coming in from Cancun, and now it's going to be making a service today out to Los Angeles. And then over here we have the two next-gen PSA aircraft here for the gates. We have the Sierra J-900 on the right, which is currently coming in from Memphis, now heading out to Dayton, Ohio. And we have the one on the left, which is currently coming in from Lake Charles, now heading out to Lafayette. It's looking good for those guys. Frontier continues to evolve here, and they have added additional new routes here for the month of June. So let me go ahead and get that sheet because we definitely want to talk about those. Those new services are going to include flights to sorry, there's so many of them here on this sheet. Brand new service to Sacramento and St. Louis, which is fantastic, and Seattle. So certainly a nice plethora right there. So Pike the Otter here on the right is going to be heading out to Seattle after coming in from, let's see here, Salt Lake City, and then Virginia the Wolf here, the 321 is coming in from St. Louis, and now it's heading out to Sacramento. So congratulations to Frontier on continuing to add new routes here on the reg. So that's quite wonderful. We also have two Spirit aircraft. We have an Airbus E320 with shark clips right there on your right. This aircraft's coming in from San Jose, California, and now it's going to be heading out to Myrtle Beach. And the aircraft on the left, the 320neo hybrid, which is currently coming in from New LaGuardia, and now it's going to be heading out to Atlanta. So looking very good for that aircraft. And a Sierra J-700, which is currently coming in from South Bend, Indiana for SkyWest, and now it's going to be heading out to St. George, Utah. Next, we have this American Airlines E321neo coming in from Orlando, and now it's heading out to San Francisco. And we have a beautiful lineup of Delta aircraft. We have an Airbus E22300 coming in from Salt Lake City, now heading out to Seattle, which is a new route starting in July, rather. So let's actually send him to Boston, excuse me. It's June or July, it's somewhere around this time. Airbus A220-100 coming in from New York John F. Kennedy, now heading over to Detroit. An Airbus E318 coming in from, let's see here, what's the last route? Boston, I believe, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, where did I forget? I forgot somewhere. I think Minneapolis, we'll go with that. And then a 320 coming in from Atlanta, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Los Angeles. We have another nice lineup here of our these are not general aviation aircraft, our CRJs rather. So here's the 900 coming in right now from Tallahassee. Now it's going to be heading out to Huntsville. And then we have a magnitude of 700s, beginning with these first two, coming in from Garden City, Kansas. Now it's going to be heading to Stillwater, Oklahoma. And this next one heading out to Springfield, Illinois, and now it's coming in from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And we have another CRJ-900 for PSA coming in from Gainesville, Florida. Now it's heading out to Birmingham, Alabama. And the last one right there is coming in from Aspen, Colorado, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Wichita Falls, Texas. So looking good for those particular aircraft. Let's also go ahead and get these two right here. We have an American A319 Allegheny livery taxing in from 321 route, because of course I don't have the 321s yet because I'm pre-recording this. So those will be coming in the coming months anyway. 321, which is currently coming in from Las Vegas. Now it's going to be making the flight today out to Tampa obviously as a 321 substitute. And we have the Airbus E320 IAEs there for Spirit, which is currently coming in right now from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be heading over to Fort Lauderdale. Okay, JetBlue Airbus E220-300. This aircraft is currently coming in, of course, from Boston, and we'll be heading back out there, looking very good. And we have the Alaska 100-year strong Boeing 737-800, which is currently making a flight today coming in from Seattle. Now it's heading out to Portland. We have a United 737-700 coming in from Newark. Now it's heading out to Chicago O'Hare. An Airbus E320 coming in from Denver. Now it's going to be heading out to San Francisco. And an ERJ-175 from Mesa coming in from Washington Dulles. Now heading out to Houston, George Bush. And an Air Canada Airbus E220-300 coming in from Toronto. And now it's going to be making a flight today over to Montreal. So all looking good. We'll go ahead and transition to the next round of gates. Alrighty guys, here we go for turn. We'll see with this American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER heading out to Seoul, South Korea, looking very good. And we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800 coming in from Aruba, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Missoula. So really cool to see all these summer mainline routes just rocking and loading. Here's an Airbus A321neo coming in from Miami, now it's heading out to Anchorage. And the Astrojet 737-800 is currently coming in from Destin, now it's going to be heading out to Pensacola. And here's this One World 737-800 coming in from Las Vegas. Now it's going to be making a flight today out to Houston, George Bush. And Airbus E321 with fence tips coming in from Nashville. Now it's going to be heading out to Newark. And we have this Airbus E320 taxiing in from Austin. Now it's going to be heading out to Washington National. And we have a Frontier over here at the international gates. This Airbus E320neo, Colorado the Bighorn Cheap, is currently coming in from Cancun, and now it's going to be flying out to Las Vegas here in a little bit. In Aeromexico, Boeing 737-800 is super exciting to get this in here at long last. I was wondering when they would ever send an actual Aeromexico 737 instead of the 190. Don't get me wrong, I love the 190, but so cool to see Aeromexico really kicking it now here in the US. So that's so awesome to see. Coming in from Mexico City, of course, really awesome to see this. Really exciting and really great change here for Aeromexico. I think they'll do pretty well here. So certainly really exciting to see that, and great to get the Aeromexico mainline brand in here at long last. Got a little evening push here in the summer, of course. That's the vibe I would think of. So here's a Turkish Boeing 787-9 making it in here with the daylight coming in from Istanbul. Really cool to see this. This actually, I think, recently got announced that this is going to be moving over and with some additional frequencies starting this month here in June. And an Airbus E350 will be coming a little bit as well. So definitely might want to try to get one of those at some point. They look really cool, but we'll see. But luckily, the 789 is still very realistic for what we're doing here. So that's quite wonderful. Same song, second verse here. However, it's on the Qantas Dreamliner this time. This aircraft's coming in from Sydney, Australia, of course, looking quite awesome, and their two routes continue to thrive. In the luxury, beautiful British Airways Airbus E380 is currently coming in from London Heathrow, because what more would you expect for a summer vibe? Next, we have this American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER heading out to London Heathrow as well, so we love to see that. Excited for hopefully more 333 routes in the future. We have this American Airlines Boeing 787-9. This aircraft's currently making the push today, heading over to, let me get some of those summer seasonals going here. This one's heading out to Barcelona, which is absolutely fantastic in my opinion, and now it's going to be heading out to Rome. And then we have this Boeing 787-8, which is currently coming in from Amsterdam. Super cool to get that back in the lineup here. And now it's going to be heading over to, what was the other route that was 788? Let's go with Paris. And we have this Boeing 777-200ER, which is currently coming in from, I'm not sure what Honolulu is this month. I tried to do as much research as I can, and I focused on the seasonal route. So we'll say Honolulu, and if not, I apologize. Now going to head out to Miami. And then we have our Airbuses down here. So we got an American Airlines Airbus E320. This aircraft's currently coming in from, let's see here, how about Oklahoma City? And that's going to be heading out to Columbus. And we have a America West, something in there for a 321 coming in from San Diego. And that's going to be heading out to Salt Lake City. Okay, this light is not very good, so let me go ahead and slowly scoot up the table without knocking over the bridges, because I definitely want the light to be good if it can be. There we go. We have a couple, actually a trifecta there of American 737s, one of which in a special livery. Let's start with the 737 on the right. This aircraft's coming in from Toronto, and now it's going to be heading out to Calgary. The middle one, pushing back, is going to be heading out to Boise after coming in from Charlotte. And the TWA Retro is coming in from Cleveland, and now it's going to be heading out to the Fresno. So looking good for those aircraft. Got a flagship Valor Airbus E321 pushing back with service over to Boston after coming in from Cancun, and a Logo Winglet 737-800 coming in from Guatemala City, and now it's going to be heading out to Hartford, Connecticut. And then, of course, we have a couple more over here, including a knockdown jet bridge. But not only that, we got an American Airlines 787-9, which is currently coming in from Chicago O'Hare, and now it's going to be heading over to the hangars here in a little bit. Then we got an American Airbus E321neo heading out to Chicago O'Hare after coming in from Miami. Let's go ahead and get these couple aircraft over here since we're over here. We have a Mesa Airlines Sierra Day-900 coming in from Denver, now heading out to Houston for United today. And we have the SkyWest Sierra Day-700, which is currently going to be making the push today, heading over to Idaho Falls after coming in from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That actually might be a 175 on the additional frequency this month, so I apologize, but just pretend a 175 was there. Anyway, we have this American Airlines E319 with Sharklets coming in from Eagleville, and now it's going to be heading over to Key West. And rolling down runway 17 center, we have this beautiful Qatar Airways E350-1000 operating that first daily flight back to Doha, two A350s. So cool. We absolutely love to see the progression there in Qatar. Really kicking it right now. So all that we love to see. We have one more American A321 that I missed right there, heading out to Fort Lauderdale after coming in from San Francisco. Actually, let's go with San Jose to give us some variety there. Now we'll transition over to our next set of gates. Alrighty guys, let's get started over here with Terminal A. So here's the American Airlines Boeing 787-8, which is currently going to be heading out to Philadelphia after coming in today from, I know Las Vegas isn't on there, but I loved when that was heavy. So Las Vegas, because why not? It might be, who knows? But anyway, just say Philadelphia turn in other cases or from the hangar. And here we go for our American 737 lineup, starting with this first one coming in from Detroit, now heading out to Indianapolis. And then we have the logo winglet coming in from Libria, Costa Rica. Now it's going to be heading out to Kansas City. Airliners International this month. Let's go. Airbus E320 right there, currently coming in from, let's see here, Wilmington, and now it's going to be heading out to Louisville. And then we have this Airbus E318 with Shotcut currently coming in from St. Louis, and now it's going to be making a flight to Tulsa. Here's an Airbus E321 right here. This aircraft's coming in from Chicago O'Hare, and now it's going to be making a flight to Memphis. And a 737-800, which is currently coming in from Omaha, now it's going to be heading out to Norfolk. Here we go for the Envoy 175 push, beginning with this first one. Coming in from Cedar Rapids, this aircraft's now going to be heading on to Abilene, Texas. And we have this next one coming in from Bloomington, Illinois. Now it's going to be heading out to Billings, Montana. And the third one coming in from Grand Junction, Colorado. Now it's heading out to Huntsville, Alabama. Envoy Retro part coming into the gate here from Midland after a flight in, and now it's going to head out to Huntsville. Here's this one currently coming in from Gulfport, Mississippi, and now it's going to be making a flight to Fort Smith, Arkansas. And another 170 coming in from College Station, Texas, now heading out to Waco, Texas. And two more Envoy 175s. The first one's coming in from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now it's going to be heading out to Lexington, Kentucky. Second one's coming in from Louisville, Kentucky. However, now it's going to be going out to Montgomery, Alabama. And here's a PSA CRJ-900 coming in from Augusta, Georgia. Now it's going to be making a flight today over to Knoxville, Tennessee. Another Envoy 175 coming in from Evansville, Indiana. Now it's heading out to Rapid City, South Dakota. Very nice time of year there now. Let's go ahead and get these taxiing aircraft since we got some angle over here. We got a Sun Country 737-800 coming in from Cancun. Now it's heading out to Minneapolis. And an American Airbus E321. This aircraft's coming in from Chicago, and now it's making a flight today over to Ontario. And we got an Airbus E318 with fence tips coming in from, let's see here, Charleston. Now it's heading out to Des Moines. And a 737 MAX 8 coming in from New York John F. Kennedy. Now it's heading out to Montego Bay. And a CRJ-700 currently coming in from Beaumont, and now it's going to be flying to Bismarck. So looking good for all those planes. Okay, next we have an American 737-800 coming in from Cozumel. Now it's going to be making a flight to Burbank. An Airbus E320, which is coming in from Washington National, heading out to San Antonio next. Here's an Airbus E321 coming in from, let's see here, what do we got? Let's go with Pensacola. Now it's going to be making a flight to Puerto Vallarta. An Airbus E319 with fence tips, which is making the flight today to Sarasota after coming in from Syracuse. Actually, that should be a 321, so I apologize. So just call it a Sarasota turn. Now we have this Airbus E320, which is making the flight today over to Grand Rapids after a flight in from Spokane. And we have Boeing 737 MAX 8, which is making the flight today over to, let's go with San Jose, California, after coming in from Las Vegas. Here's the 737-800 in the throwback colors, heading over to Austin after coming in from Atlanta. And then we have this PSA Airbus E319, which is making the flight today over to Harrisburg after coming in from Greenville, Spartanburg. There's going to be our Syracuse flight in the E321 stand at the Cancer. And this aircraft came in earlier today from Pittsburgh. And next we have an Airbus E320. We do have a new route, which is super exciting, Medford, Oregon. I believe it began last month. If I forgot to mention, I apologize. Anyway, this flight's going to be going to Medford once daily A320, which is absolutely awesome. And this aircraft will now be going to Oklahoma City. We have an AirCal 737-800 heading over to Reno and made a flight in earlier from Portland. An Airbus E318 with fence tips getting ready for Orange County after a flight in today from Little Rock. And then we have this Airbus E319, which is going to be heading over to Montrose. I'm not exactly sure how to say it for, I think it's Colorado, and now it's going to be making a flight to Milwaukee. And another gorgeous Airbus E321 Neo heading over to Los Angeles after coming in today from Tucson. And this Boeing 777-200ER is going to be heading out to Frankfurt today. Looking very good. Here's a Gulfstream G550 heading over to Tulsa after coming in earlier from Houston Hobby. And then we have this American Airbus E318, which is taxiing into the gate with Shotcut, coming in from, let's see here, Wichita. Now it's going to be heading out to Eugene, Oregon. And then we have this 737-800, which is going to be heading over to, let's see here, Baltimore today after coming in from New York John F. Kennedy. We have an Airbus E318 taxiing out for Sioux Falls after coming in from, let's see here, Bakersfield. There's a Frontier Airbus E320neo, Edwin the Penguins. This aircraft's coming in from Denver today. We haven't mentioned that in a while, so got to mention it every now and again. And now it's going to be making a flight today. There's so many choices now. Too many, in fact. I'm just kidding. Why not Omaha? I can use that now, which is crazy, but I'll not be forgetting that one for a long time, probably till it ends. American Airlines 737-800. This aircraft's coming in today from Buffalo, and now it's going to be making a flight today, going on to looking for the best route here. We haven't got much Phoenix, so we need to mention a Phoenix there. Not the prettiest place for it since 737, but that's all right. And the American Airlines Boeing 787-8, as this aircraft's going to be tackling Miami today. This aircraft came in earlier today from Honolulu. And then I know it's not the best view, but I'll go ahead and give you a view at the hangar. We got an American 737 MAX 8, a Piedmont A318, an American 777-200, and then we got a 777-788 and 789 over there, all looking really good. Lastly, we'll wrap up with the cargos as per usual, and I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Crazy to think that this is going to be one of my final summers at home. Almost heartbroken in a way because of how special, you know, filming DFW updates has been all the way back to when I was a little guy. But you know what? That's all right. FedEx 767-300, which is going to be making a flight today to Indianapolis for the freighter here. And we have this interactive Boeing 777, which is coming in from Memphis, looking really nice. A Polar Boeing 767-300 freighter, which is going to be heading out to Cincinnati today on turnaround. And we have this DHL Boeing 747-8 coming in from Anchorage, now heading out to Luxembourg, so looking really good. And lastly, we'll wrap up with these UPS. A Boeing 747-400 coming in from Anchorage. And then we have this McDonnell MD-11, which is going to be making a flight today out to, let's go Chicago Rockford after coming in from Ontario. A Boeing 767-300 freighter coming in from Miami. Now it's going to be heading out to Louisville too. An Airbus E300 heading out to Greenville, Spartanburg after a flight in from Newark. And a Boeing 757-200 coming in from Little Rock. Now it's going to be heading out to San Antonio. I really hope all of you enjoyed today's update, had a bunch of fun making it. DFW certainly has got a bunch of awesome changes here for the summer. In fact, so much so that I'll show you the route sheet really quick so you all can see any new additions that I may have missed. I underlined what's happening here off the seasonal list. So Amsterdam, Barcelona, Auckland was that's coming back later. We got Burlington, Vermont, Saturday 738, Kalispell, Missoula. Those might be year-round now, but they're just listed here, so that's why I'm saying it for here. Portland 321, Saturday only, really cool. Providencias, I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but that's the Turks and Caicos city. Redmond, like I mentioned, and then we have Tecumseh Gallop, which is a Saturday 321, and Traverse City is on a 321 daily. So really cool changes. I really hope all of you enjoyed today's video. Looking super forward to what's to come. Drop me a comment. Tell me what your vibes are feeling right now, and I look forward to hearing from all of you. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love what you do? My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.